See you. Okay, so we are live now. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to CENTA Teaching Professionals Olympiad 2021 results announcement event today. So I see a lot of good evenings on the screen. So if I can also know your school or location or something about you, that will be great. So with me on the screen right now are a very special set of people. And to begin with, I'm just going to say that they are the partners and supporters who help make CENTA TPO happen. And before we speak with each of them, I'm just going to take a minute to introduce the partners and thank them formally for the support. So I hope all of you can see my screen. So our primary partners of CENTA Teaching Professionals Olympiad are Reliance Foundation and Education World. We will speak with each of them shortly. So Reliance Foundation runs Reliance Foundation Teacher Awards, which are given to the winners of CENTA Teaching Professionals Olympiad. And Education World profiles both winning teachers and winning schools in the Education World magazine. So thank you very much, Reliance Foundation and Education World, for your long-standing partnership. This event happens because of you. So thanks a lot for being with us on this journey. Let me come to our additional partners. So our additional partners and outreach partners include Oxford University Press, the largest university press in the world, the University of Buckingham, UK's oldest non-profit private university, Teach for India Online, and a world-class teacher education platform, Pearson, a global digital powerhouse of learning and education, Bharti Foundation, which is transforming India one village at a time, Sahodaya Bangalore, a group of schools to share innovative practices in school education, Think Startup School of Entrepreneurship, which runs India's largest festival of ideas for students, and Key Education Foundation, which is working to make every child school ready. So this is our group of additional and outreach partners. Many of them are there with us today. We'll come to them in a minute. Thank you very much for supporting this initiative and being there. And finally, in TPO 2021, based on popular demand, we ran a very interesting experiment. And we are very glad to see a large number of partners who came forward to support this experiment and be part of it. So this experiment was that many of you as teachers wanted that you should be able to write CENTA TPO prelims as a community in your school. So of course, many of you have been participating individually over the years, but you also wanted the option to write this as a community in your school, just like students participate at the school level and then go on to the national level, etc. And we had a bunch of organizations this year who ran CENTA TPO prelims in association with us. And these were Focus High Schools, Sunbeam Group of Educational Institutions, Aga Khan Education Service India, Key Education Foundation, Bharti Foundation, Sahodaya Schools Bangalore, Reliance Foundation Schools, Shivnadar Schools, and I Teach Schools. So once again, thank you to all of you for participating in this very interesting experiment, which I would say became much more than an experiment, and we look forward to this being a much larger set of prelims for TPO 2022. So with that, let me move on to speak with our partners, and meanwhile, we'll just see where people are joining us from. And of course, to the people saying just good evening, I don't know where you're joining from, but the people who have said more than that, let me try reading out some of you. Nidhi Jaiswal from DPS Pune, Savita Mal from CMS Lucknow, Jyoti Dillon from Army Public School Bikaner, Saida Shair Bano from Focus High School Hyderabad, Ruchi Pathak from Satellite School for Children Ahmedabad. We have a lot of people from various parts of the country, not able to read through all of them. Welcome to Nagla Makram Abid from Egypt. Glad to have you here. Richa Agarwal from Shivnadar School. And we have people mentioning their location or state, Punjab, Kerala. Yeah, glad to have all of you here. Uttar Pradesh, wonderful to have you here. Let us start with our partner from Reliance Foundation. Venkatesh Kharge is now part of the chairman's office in Reliance Group and was playing a key role in the foundation prior to this, continues to, of course, be very active in the foundation's activities. Now, the most special thing personally for me about Venkatesh is that in addition to his official role, he personally supports a bunch of NGOs in Maharashtra and works quite deeply with one of them. So, Venkatesh, welcome. And I would just like to ask you, firstly, how does Reliance Foundation think about its role with education and teachers? And in particular, what is making you run the Reliance Foundation Teacher Awards year on year? So if you can just share your thoughts for a minute. Congratulate first time.
Sure. Thank you, Ramya. Thank you for the kind introduction. It's my pleasure to be attending this event. I'd like to start with a quote by Mark Van Doren: "The art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery." And I personally believe in that. And during the time of the pandemic, teachers themselves went through a journey of self discovery and learning as we transition to this new world of education. And we at Reliance Foundation recognize the efforts made by all the teachers during this time, who played a very important role, not just in the classroom, but in nation building. The Reliance Foundation Teacher Awards, which we institutionalized in 2018, aims to recognize and reward the best teachers in the country. Through our partnership with CENTA, the Reliance Foundation we are privileged to honor the teachers and recognize the excellence through the CENTA's Teaching Professionals Olympiad. And on this occasion today of this event, I'd like to congratulate all the winners of CENTA TPO 2021 and wish the teachers the best for the upcoming academic year. Thank you, Ramya.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Venkatesh. And yeah, I hope my voice is clear. I'm sorry, there was a bit of an echo in between. Yeah, let me move on to Yash Mehta, who's the executive director from Oxford University Press. So, Yash, OUP is, of course, a huge publisher, and one of the largest publishers globally is what we learned just now. But you also play a very active role with teachers. So if you can share a bit about why you do that and what's the purpose behind it. And of course, would welcome everyone to congratulate the winners. So I don't need to say that again and again, but yes.
Thank you, Ramya. At the first place, a very, very warm good evening to all of you. We at Oxford, which is Department of University of Oxford, believe in the fact that teacher is a principal pivot in the entire learning ecosystem. So we put a lot of focus on rewarding, recognizing, and celebrating the teachers. And that's primary reason for us to be working so closely with a partner, which is CENTA. So on an annual basis, we train and do facilitation for almost 150,000 teachers on a yearly basis. And this is with the prime objective of developing their proficiency and domain knowledge, increasing their professional credibility, and enabling them to engage with the curriculum in a child-centered manner. So, if you ask me, augmenting their lateral thinking and classroom management capability through professional development program has direct impact on the learning outcomes. So now with the pandemic, right, I think things have changed quite a bit. And in the long-term impact, if you look at from a learning teaching perspective, educators need to be trained quickly to be more digitally savvy and accustomed to the idea of hybrid teaching, which is very, very important. Now, teachers are basically the torchbearers of the change, and hence, we as an OUP invest in the development of teachers quite a bit. Um, I think I would like to take a moment of recognizing and congratulating CENTA for the continued work in this space. And you're doing an amazing job, and I would wish you all the very best for doing that, Ramya. Thank you.
Thanks, Yash, and thanks for your continued partnership. I think we are partnering in more than one way, and Teaching Professionals Olympiad has, of course, been a special part of that journey.
True. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We should also be having. Thank you, Mustafa, for joining us right now. And I think there'll be one or two more people who should be here soon. But before that, let me move to Shivani from Think Startup. Shivani, if I can quickly ask you, you are on a journey of, in many ways, I put it as democratizing entrepreneurship and making it something that every school student should be thinking about and learning about from a very young age. So where do teachers fit into your journey, and how does it play a role for Think Startup?
Thanks so much, Ramya, and thank you for having us here as a partner for this amazing initiative that you run, this amazing mission that you are on this teacher ecosystem and this empowering and enabling ecosystem that you have. And we work with a lot of students and schools across the country, and we find that today teachers have such a challenging job to do, right? I mean, the learner is changing, the environment around the whole world is changing, 21st century skills are needed. How do they fit that along with all the other responsibilities that they have? So this is the challenge that we are trying to solve and say how we make all these different universes meet, right? Where there are expectations from education, but the world outside that has changed and requires 21st century skills, and that's the space that we operate in. So many congratulations to all the teachers and who participated, and to the winners here, and it's been wonderful to be a part of this ecosystem. We stay committed to supporting the cause of supporting teachers and students to deal with this change that is happening so rapidly in the world around, and to keep pace and to empower our teachers to enable the students to for success in the 21st century. So thanks a lot for having us here in this ecosystem.
Thank you so much, Shivani, and very glad to be partnering with Think Startup on this. Okay, we have with us our other. I think my voice is clear now.
Yes.
Okay. We have with us our other primary partner today. I'm sorry. I think we had a small. I'm clear now. We have with us our other primary partner, CEO of Education World. Thank you very much, Bhavin, for joining us. As I mentioned earlier, Education World.
Thank you.
Education World is recognizing winners of CENTA Teaching Professionals Olympiad, as well as the schools with the maximum number of winners in their magazine. And very interestingly, CENTA and TPO also partner on Education World's ranking, where CENTA scores play a role in the faculty competency scores. So this is a very important partnership we are on. And question to you, Bhavin, is where does where does profession of
profession
teaching,
of
or where
teaching,
do
or where
teachers,
do teachers,
in your role as a
in your
media,
role as a media? Thank you, Ramya. Can you hear me? Okay. Thanks, and sorry, guys, I'm in transit and I just caught up on the call. But it's always been a pleasure. It's in fact now it has become more duty whenever CENTA does any initiative. I think so. It's a responsibility and duty that each and every of the stakeholder in education joins this movement, because I think so the center focus that always any education activity has been happening, it's it's for the children. And I think so the more core component for any kind of teaching learning are the teachers. And that's where when we started India School Ranking, our highest marks that are given in the overall score of our rankings is given to the competence of faculty. And that's clearly congruated with the quality of education, for one simple reason, that the quality of education comes from the quality of teacher, and this is also directly linked with economy is linked, because when you have good teachers, you have good teaching learning process, you have good education benchmarks and standards, and obviously you will have better outcome from the students, which we all are connected with. And that's we'll see, and that is equally been seen when you see any nation progressing. So I think so competence of faculty, giving direct empowerment to any kind of teaching learning process, and qualitatively how students really pick it up and how students are well been trained is only measured through the quality of teachers. And that's where competence of faculty has been our one of the core focus. And I thank CENTA always, who have been forthcoming, flexible, and we have together really done some fabulous work by which you are also empowering India school rankings. And I think so more when the time goes, the importance of competence of faculty is getting established. And I think so you will see, in fact, all the Indian schools are going to see that it's not just a lip service that one would say that we are running a good institution, but qualitatively, when they would see the results, that how their teachers are, they would be more incentivized to improve their competence, which in turn is going to benefit the child and benefit the nation. So thank you very much for partnering, and I congratulate all the teachers who are on your platform and for their better future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Bhavin. So I do know that we have requested many of you to join us for just a few minutes in the middle of your busy schedule. So I'm completely, fine. Venkatesh, Bhavin, Yash, Shivani, whenever you need to drop off, please feel free. And you also have the YouTube link for continuing to, share or watch the session. And of course, also welcome to stay on. But just wanted to mention that. But let me move to Namrata from Key Education Foundation. So Namrata, you guys are playing a very important role in early childhood education and in bridging the gap that that an underprivileged child faces right at the the point of entering the system. Where do teachers figure in your work, and how do you think about the teaching profession?
Hi everyone. Hi Ramya. Thank you for the introduction and the interesting question. So first of all, congratulations to all the teachers, the participants, the winners of the CENTA TPO who are here today. So Key Education Foundation works specifically with early childhood education. And as Ramya said, we have been working with affordable private schools or low income private schools, training the teachers and making sure that quality ECE is available to all children, right? And towards this, our struggle has constantly been with making sure that teachers are aware of the age appropriate practices to follow in the early years classroom. So when CENTA announced their ECE track and having their ECE teacher standards available. So that's when we got really excited and we reached out to understand more about how, because this space is so unregulated in India right now, it was very exciting to see a standard come out from here. So we were really excited, and we took the prelims of the ECE track to our teachers from the affordable private schools. It was an experience to understand where the teachers are, because currently we do not have any kind of a data or information available on the pre-primary teachers of affordable private schools. Like, who are they, what is their baseline skill, what kind of an education have they been through previously, and what are their baseline skills that they are actually taking to their classroom. It gives us a real view into their classrooms, right? So this prelims gave us, it was a mini pilot for us to understand our teachers better, in terms of like, if this is the standard, where do our teachers stand on it. And we found that the domains in which the CENTA, the EC track was split in, gave us clear understanding of how what we need to improve within our own programs to help and support our teachers better. So I guess it was a great learning experience for us, and thank you, CENTA, for making this possible. And we hope that we can continue this discussion and partner again in the future.
Thank you so much, Namrata, and glad to hear that from you. Also wonderful to have with us now Mamta Saikia, CEO of Bharti Foundation. Let me come back to you in a couple of minutes, Mamta. As I mentioned in the beginning, there are some school groups and organizations that have. Mamta, if you can just mute your side for a minute, for a few minutes. Yeah. So, as I said, there are a few school groups and organizations which have played a very important role in running the prelims of TPO in a community-like manner in their own networks. And Key Education Foundation was one of them. We just heard from Namrata. And two other prominent school groups which have done this are Sunbeam Schools from Varanasi and Focus High School from Hyderabad. So going to Aditya Chaudhary from Sunbeam Schools. Aditya, you're heading a very large school group, and there are several teachers from your schools who have anyway been participating, and now you've sort of taken this to the next level by making that participation a sort of community event. I would love to understand how Sunbeam Schools thinks about teachers more broadly. How do you think about their development, their reward, their growth, and your thoughts on this?
Well, good evening and Jai Hind to everyone. And at the onset, congratulations to not just who will be winning the CENTA TPO today, but also to the ones who qualified for the finals. Because believe me, I have extensively worked with all the participants. It is a tremendous achievement to even qualify for the TPO finals. Leave aside winning is a different ballgame altogether. But as I say this, it's strange, Ramya, that when I'm talking about CENTA today, maybe 3 years back, CENTA would have been all about TPO at Sunbeam. Today, CENTA has moved beyond just being a TPO. TPO is another part of CENTA because CENTA has become an ecosystem. The tremendous work that CENTA has done in terms of professional development of teachers is just amazing. And what is more beautiful is the fact that you have not just restricted yourself to school leaders, you have got teachers on board who have taken up sessions. And believe me, when this has happened, the kind of research that has gone into putting together those frameworks of presentation, doing it in the classroom, testing it in an online or an offline platform, and then going in front of so many across India, that confidence which has gone back into the classroom is tremendous. Every time a teacher has appeared on a centered platform for taking up a session, she has been a different teacher altogether. And that was for me and for Sunbeam is the biggest gain. Secondly, like Namrata, I think so mentioned, few years back, we did not know the yardstick of finding out how to support a teacher. It was never fault finding. It was always on designing our training needs. Today, possibly, with the CENTA, TPO, and the preliminary results, we have data in front of us which helps us at Sunbeam to completely design the training throughout the year. So it is not a one-off process. It's, as I said, it's part of our ecosystem now, day in, day out. Today, a colleague of mine sent me a WhatsApp stating one of her sessions on CENTA has now become a professional development course. Look at the confidence that this young lady now has. And she is passing that confidence. Today, it has become an aspiration to be part of the center platform, not just be a TPO winner. The TPO winner is any which way an icing on the cake. So Sunbeam is full of gratitude to center, to everyone concerned for the fantastic processes that you have set up in professional development. And I must also thank you for taking out the kind of content that you have done. At a glance, it may feel why this, but once you go through the process, this was absolutely important. And if not for you, possibly we would have missed this important aspect of teaching learning process. So thank you so much. Congratulations to all the would-be winners, but most importantly, congratulations to all the teachers who stuck their neck out, because after being teachers, it's not easy to sit for a competitive exam. You take the easy way out. But everyone who has appeared for CENTA, you deserve a big round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya, and likewise, thank you very much for your partnership. Your comments are also making me, and my team has been pinging me that I need to ask my first audience question. And your comments also made me feel that it may be time to quickly ask that question. So, who in the audience knows how many teachers are there on the MyCenta platform as of today? So the closest answer that we can get. You can type it in the chat. Okay, and let me also take the opportunity to welcome people from a bunch of additional cities. I read out a lot of cities at that time, and now we have teachers from Navi Mumbai, from Chennai. We have someone from Bhutan, from Assam. Yeah, great to have all of you here today. Okay, so 60,000, 20,000, 500. Okay, no. Okay, so I think the closest we will go with is Darpan Kungwani, who says, okay, no, I think Dipali Thakur, you overtook that. So Dipali Thakur is the closest at 7 lakh teachers. And Darpan, you said 8 lakhs. We hope to get there soon, but we are not there yet. So Dipali Thakur, you are the winner of this quiz for what it's worth. Let me I'm sorry, I'm facing a small audio issue. But let me quickly move on to our friends from Focus High. So we have both Minaj Arastu and Mustafa Zaidi. Both of them have been playing very important roles with us as faculty, as school leaders. But in particular, I have to say that Minaj Arastu was also the national topper of CENTA TPO in one of the years. So he plays a very special role in this event today. And Minaj, welcome you to share a few words. I mean, not so much even about CENTA or TPO, but how Focus High thinks about teacher professional development. So if you can share a few words, and meanwhile, we'll hopefully have Mamta back to round up our partner discussions.
Okay, good evening, Ramya, and all the other guests. Thank you so much. We've had a very fruitful and helpful relationship with CENTA in all these past years, and I think, as it was announced in the beginning on the slide, that our school is one of the only IB schools in the old city of Hyderabad, and so from the beginning, our mission was a little bit different and a little bit risky, in the sense that we were approaching or trying to work with children who had not been exposed often to quality education and definitely not to international kind of education. And so from the beginning, we understood that, the teachers also would have to be a different breed. And we have always been searching for that magic ingredient that would help the teachers to strive and, open new doors to thinking. And so I think almost from the very beginning, when CENTA started the TPO, we've had teachers participate. And like Aditya said, I think it's really wonderful the different levels that CENTA has supported our school, not only in the recognition through the TPO, but like he said also, Aditya, that we've seen how teachers really bloom and blossom when they have a chance to present through the webinars. And so we've always felt that we not only want to recognize the teachers, but also mentor and support them. And that's where organizations like CENTA and Firki and others have given us a basis. It's one thing to tell teachers that this is what we expect, but it's another to really give them stepping stones so that they can achieve those goals. And this year was special. We did take part in the community-based event, and that was also because we had an experience with the TPO in all these years. It was icing on the cake in previous years. It was optional. Some teachers took, some didn't. Some did well, some didn't. But we felt that it was a very good metric, apart from normal appraisals, apart from classroom observation and interaction with the teachers about their aims and their achievements. This was a common yardstick for the teachers and something that they can strive to achieve. And so this year we did it across the board and found it very rewarding and challenging for the teachers. The technology aspect was also challenging for some, but we really appreciate the platform and all the resources that CENTA gives that helps us achieve our goal in the old city of Hyderabad.
Wonderful, Minaj, and congratulations, to each of you. Like like Aditya, like Namrata, the way you have taken teacher professional development forward in your school, it's really amazing. And Mustafa, welcome you to add a couple of words before we move forward into the results.
Thank you so much, Ramya. Congratulations to all the teachers, and we will always remain grateful to CENTA for bringing us into this world of, self-discovery as a teacher. So it has been a very important journey to us, and most of our professional development activities at school are the genesis is the CENTA or the CENTA-based program. So thank you for being a beacon of guidance for all of us, and we will always look up to you and all the educators associated with you and all the partners associated with you for being those guiding lights. Thank you so much, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Mustafa. And with that, I'll also just take the opportunity to once again thank all our partners and all the teachers here. I think it's important to note that whatever we might be doing in terms of developing the test and running it, etc., the initiative as a whole doesn't work without these partnerships. So thank you very much to the partners for making this happen. And with that, we will move forward to the results. We do have a couple of other partners trying to join the call, but not able to. But that's whenever they come in, we might just have a quick word with them. Thank you again, Aditya, Minaj, Mustafa. And with that, let me invite our next guest to the show. And she's here for a very popular purpose, which is to announce the first set of results. I can see a lot of people on the chat asking for the first set of results. So let me ask you a question before that, at the risk of embarrassing Ashwini Chikmat a little bit. So whom did Ashwini receive her CENTA TPO award from? Can we have some guesses on the chat? Whom did Ashwini receive her award from? She was the national topper. She was a national topper. Whom did she receive the award from? Any guesses on the chat? We had Deepali Thakur winning the first quiz. So want to see if there are any winners for this one. Come on, you can just guess somebody. Okay, so Ajay Paul got the answer. It was Brian Lara, and Brian Lara, as all of you would know, is a legendary West Indies cricketer, and Ashwini received her CENTA TPO award from him. No doubt, we are deeply grateful to him for doing this, and I think it was his sort of commitment to teaching and education, which made him do this. And obviously, it was an exciting moment for all of us who were part of it. So Ajay Paul, you win this short quiz, and of course, there are no prizes for these quizzes that I'm announcing here. All the prizes today are for the CENTA TPO winners. So let's come to Ashwini, and let me also introduce Ashwini a little more formally now. So Ashwini, thank you very much for being with us here today. So Ashwini Chikmat is the head of academic excellence at Leeds Schools currently. She was the subject topper of middle school English in TPO 2018, and as I said, went to Dubai as part of her prizes and was felicitated by Brian Lara. She was a recipient of the Reliance Foundation Teacher Award, the cash prize and citation. And Ashwini, if you want to say a couple of words and then announce the first set of winners. And before you announce them, I'm also going to share my screen and have the PPT ready for you.
Sure. Thank you so much, Ramya. I think that was a lovely introduction. And definitely, I think just your question and the time between the question and the responses made me just go back to that Dubai conference that we were all at. And I had the opportunity to not just meet with the other winners, but also some amazing teachers from across the world. So I think CENTA has been like a great platform, especially to people who want to keep updating themselves as teachers and want to keep on, appraising themselves with new methodologies of teaching, and also keep be in this whole pool of teachers from across the country and more. I see CENTA has like grown like tremendously in the last couple of years, and I feel really glad to have been associated with CENTA for a while. I think Ramya, you and I have had chats even about how do we emulate some of these practices even in some of the other organizations, and I'm glad I'm still working with this organization called LEAD, and my role still is around in teacher development, and we hope to bring a lot of practices from CENTA and to reaching to more teachers from private schools in our country. So thank you so much for having me today. It's indeed an honor. Thank you, CENTA, and Ramya, especially you. Thank you.
An honor for us, Ashwini, to have you here. And since you mentioned Leeds Schools, right? I was just reading one of the comments in the audience from Yogita Gupta about the need for financial rewards for teachers and increase in salary, etc. And I just want to mention that as CENTA, we are trying to create a range of different opportunities for teachers, whether it is reward and recognition, career growth, salary growth, etc. And very interestingly, it's not only the kind of school groups that you saw just now, but organizations like Lead Schools, which recruit CENTA certified teachers for various roles and so on. And today's session is not about career growth and financial growth. We do have other webinars devoted to that. Today's session is about reward and recognition in particular, which is what CENTA TPO is all about. But Yogita, fully agree with you, and that's one of the big things we look forward to when we work with partners. So with that, over to Ashwini, and I'm going to just share my screen so that you're able to announce the winners.
Absolutely.
And I think, and let me also say that we will be starting with the subject rank holders. And in this event, we will be announcing 5 ranks from every subject, even though all the 10 ranks will be put up on the CENTA website after the event is over. And Ashwini, I think you are going to announce primary school English, middle school English, secondary English, and senior secondary English, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. It's interesting to be on this side of announcement. I think a few years back, I was on the other side of the announcement. So this is a privilege.
So go for it,
All right.
Ashwini.
All right. So, first of all, congratulations to everyone who took this step and wrote this examination in the first place. And to begin with, we have the primary school English track winners. Starting with rank 5, we have Garima Grover from Shivnadar School, Faridabad. Rank 4, we have Neha Jain, Shivnadar School, Faridabad. Rank 3, Sanjana Jose, Teach for India. Rank 2, Dipali Thakur, Delhi Public School, Pune. And rank 1 is Nisha Mohsin, Gems Legacy School, Dubai. Congratulations to all of you, top 5 in primary school English. Moving on to the middle school English.
Yeah, and maybe before you move on, we'll just take a minute for the audience to absorb the names and know the participants. So congratulations, Nisha, Dipali, Sanjana, Neha, Garima, and Nisha is from Gems Legacy School, Dubai. The school name had a change, and we will be reflecting that. Let's move on to middle school English.
This was my track when I wrote the exam. All right, rank 5, we have Chitra Suvarna, Sunbird Trust. Ural Sharma, rank 4. Ranjana Chug from St. Columba's School, New Delhi, rank 3. Rank 2, we have Fatima, MSB Educational Institute, Bangalore. And rank 1, we have Shagun Tyagi, Teach for India, New Delhi. Congratulations, folks. I'm glad to see
Congratulations again.
writing it.
Sorry, Ashwini?
I'm glad to see Teach for India fellows writing the exams, and we still have people topping it.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So congratulations again, Shagun, Fatima, Ranjana, Ural, Chitra. Great to have you be the toppers of middle school English. Let's move to secondary school English.
Rank 5, we have Payal Gupta. Rank 4 is Meenakshi Sharma, Shivnadar School, Faridabad. Rank 3, Isani Paul Chaudhary, Shivnadar School, Faridabad. Rank 2 is Nikita Jain, Delhi Public School, Pune. And rank 1 is Neeta Dugal, Shivnadar School, Gurugram. Congratulations, all you folks.
Yes, congratulations, and of course, goes without saying, equal congratulations to all the schools which are seeing their winning teachers here. It is the environment of the school, the support that teachers get, which plays an equally important role. So equal congratulations to all the schools and school leaders who are seeing their teachers here. Let's move to senior secondary school English.
Rank 5, Meetu Majumdar, Shivnadar School, Faridabad. Rank 4, Arundhati Chaudhary, Delhi Public School, Pune. Rank 3, Anila Mathiv Vivek. Rank 2, Debjani Datta Gupta, Reliance Foundation School, Mumbai. And rank 1, we have Arnab Chaudhary, St. Francis School, Guwahati. Congratulations, everyone.
Yes, again, congratulations to all of you. I also see over here, and that gives me a lot of satisfaction. Some people who have taken the test in the past and continued to take it year on year, and have actually done better, and are among the toppers. So very glad to see your continued interest in doing this. So with that, Ashwini, before you leave, we are also going to invite on stage some of the winners of the English tracks who have received a link on their WhatsApp. So if you are watching your WhatsApp right now, all of you would have received a link on your WhatsApp, but you may or may not have seen it. But we have the ones who have seen it. Nisha, Mohsin, Arnab, glad to have you here. So Nisha and Arnab, how does it feel?
Wow, that's awesome. I totally wasn't expecting this. Totally wasn't. But yeah, feels good. Definitely feels good. Thank you.
You might have understood that I'm quite literally speechless. I mean, I had been processing it for the past, let's say, 2 minutes. Secondary came when I saw that you have 5 positions. I thought maybe I'm 5th, maybe I'm 4th, maybe I'm 3rd, maybe I'm 2nd, and then it was my name pop up. Thank you for the opportunity. It was really wonderful.
No, wonderful to have you both here. I do hope that in each of the tracks we have at least a couple of winners who happen to see the WhatsApp. I mean, we don't like to give the information beforehand, but I think everyone was told that they'll be hearing about it. So if you were there, then glad to have you join us. And congratulations once again, Nisha and Arnab. And thank you very much, Ashwini, for doing this today. Really appreciate the time you have taken.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Congratulations,
you very much.
Nisha and Arnab. You're the fortunate ones to be seeing your WhatsApp and being here on time. Congratulations again. Thank you so much, Ramya.
Thank you. I'm now going to invite a very special colleague of mine, Priyanka, who is the Chief Operating Officer of CENTA, to join us on stage. And Priyanka is, of course, special because she's the CEO of CENTA, and naturally, we have to work together. So I have to say that she's special. But today I have a much more important reason for saying that. So we have been running CENTA TPO together for the last 7 years. And in fact, it's 3 of us, Priyanka, another colleague of ours, Karthik Menon, who is fully backstage today, and myself, who have been jointly leading CENTA TPO for 7 years now. And it's wonderful, Priyanka, to now have you here to announce the winners. So before we put up the slide, I think, Priyanka, it'll be great if you are able to congratulate the winners and share a couple of words about your TPO journey. And I also have an audience question, so please be ready with your fastest fingers.
Sure. Thanks, Ramya. And it's an honor, actually, for me to be kind of announcing some of the winners here. As Ramya is saying, it has been a pretty long journey of 7 years to see TPO winners and see the kind of impact which TPO is having on teachers. And it feels very great to kind of see the celebrations in the schools where their teachers win, and the happiness and the contribution the CENTA TPO win gives to the teachers. So I'm really glad to be announcing some of these names today. And as you all saw, please check your WhatsApp, because we would be inviting the subject rank 1 on stage. So keep a lookout at your WhatsApp.
Okay, so again, fastest finger before we go to the next round. So other than India, there are 5 countries with more than 10,000 teachers on the MyCENTA platform. So other than India, please don't type India, there are 5 countries with more than 10,000 teachers. Can you get any of them? So let's see if we have some winners again now.
So we have Dubai, Nigeria as answers.
Okay, so Gaganpreet, yes, I will broaden your answer to UAE, and yes, you are correct. Savita, you are correct with Nigeria. Richa, we are not yet there with Egypt. So people from Egypt on the call, please get more teachers to join. Madhubala, we are not yet there with Japan or USA. So people on the call can invite others. UAE and Nigeria are already covered. So we will not be announcing more winners. We already had, I think, Gaganpreet and Savita for UAE and Nigeria. Yes, we have Likadrin Gabatino, who has mentioned Philippines, and that is correct. So Philippines is another country with more than 10,000 teachers on the MyCENTA platform. No, not Singapore, not Bahrain. So we have 3 countries covered so far with more than 10,000 teachers: UAE, Nigeria, Philippines. We are missing 2 more. Anyone who wants to name them? Okay, I'll give the answer in the interest of time. These are Bangladesh and Nepal. So these are the 5 countries which have crossed 10,000 teachers on MyCENTA. And as I said, Praveen, no, we are not going to say India because we are at 7 lakh teachers in India. So that's not really comparable. So India will not be one of the answers. So thank you again for participating in the quiz. And we'll move to Priyanka. And Priyanka, I'm just sharing my screen for you. I think you will be announcing the maths tracks and the Hindi track winners.
Yes. Best wishes to all the people and keep your fingers crossed. The primary math winners, that's what I'll start from.
Yeah.
So rank number 5 goes to Zaima Dalal from Delhi Public School, Pune. Rank 4 goes to Sonali Chaudhary, City Montessori School, Lucknow. Rank 3 goes to Kiruthiga Seva Prasad, National Center for Excellence, Bangalore. Rank 2, Kanika Kapoor, CMS, Lucknow. And rank 1 goes to Akriti Verma, Shivnada School, Gurugram. Congratulations to all 5 of you.
Congratulations again, Akriti, Kanika, Kritika, Sonali, Zaima, and Akriti, if you're there, please watch your WhatsApp and join us backstage. You should be getting the link.
Now moving to middle school maths. Rank 5 goes to Suvarna Gulkari, Center Point School, Nagpur. Rank 4 goes to Vicky Datta Patel from Kotak Education Foundation. Rank 3 goes to Pragya Mehta Arora from Kolkata. Rank 2 goes to Kairav, Teach for India. And rank 1 goes to Soumya Tripathi, again CMS, Lucknow. So congratulations, Soumya, Kairav, Pragya, Vicky, and Suvarna. And Soumya, watch out for your WhatsApp if you're watching the program. Moving to secondary school math winners, we have Garima Sharma from Shivnada School, Faridabad. We have rank 4, Prabhat Ojha, Delhi Public School, Patna. We have rank 3, Aarti Deshpande, Hal New Public School, Bangalore. Rank 2 goes to Sonali Paul, Delhi Public School, Pune. And rank 1 is for Mukesh Kongwani. Congratulations, Mukesh, Sonali, Aarti, Prabhat, and Garima. And again, Mukesh, watch out for your WhatsApp.
Yeah. And as you can see, while we do have teachers from a lot of schools participating, we are also finding increasingly several individual teachers, tutors, freelancers, who also find it interesting to get themselves tested, get their skills certified. Let's move to senior secondary school maths.
So rank 5 here goes to Miss Anshli Lal, Delhi Public School, Pune. Rank 4 goes to Praveen Agarwal, Matrix High School, Bikaner. Rank 3 goes to Ravinder Gautam from the Lawrence School, Sanavar. Rank 2 goes to Pooja Arpara, Delhi Public School, Pune. And rank 1 goes to Snehesh Sharma, Reliance Foundation School, Kopar Khairan. And as Ramya was saying, you will see the breadth of the cities which are represented in every single track. So we have cities like Sanavar, Bikaner, Pune represented in this track, as you would have seen in multiple other tracks. We are present in more than 6,000 cities all over the country, and you would see all of this breadth in the winners of CENTA TPO. Now coming to primary language, math and EVS, this is a primary track which was in Hindi medium. So the language, maths and EVS here was all in Hindi. So coming to the winners here, rank 5 goes to Miss Sunita Gaikwad from Reliance Foundation School. Rank 4 goes to Meenu Manhas, Army Public School, Jammu. Rank 3 goes to Swati Sharma from Chlorophyll School, Brahmapur. Rank 2 goes to Vinita Shah, Sunbeam School, Lehertara, Varanasi. And rank 1 goes to Vinita Kakade, I Teach, Pune. Congratulations, Vinita, Swati, Meenu, and Sunita. And Vinita, please watch out for your WhatsApp to join us backstage.
Congratulations again to all the winners. And let us see if we have anyone joining us.
So we have Mukesh.
Congratulations again to all the winners. And let us see if we have anyone joining us. Okay, Mukesh.
Yes.
Congratulations again to
Good evening.
all the winners.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mukesh.
Good evening.
Mukesh, can you hear us? You might
Yes,
need
I
to,
can.
You
Yes,
might
I
need
can.
to put your YouTube channel on mute for a while, because otherwise there is an echo.
Yeah, 1 second. Yes, yes. Yes, I can.
Congratulations, Mukesh and Akriti.
1 second. Yes. Okay,
Yes.
done.
Congratulations. And we would like to hear how do you feel now, Mukesh and Akriti?
I'm still unable to believe. It's a very pleasant surprise. I had taken the senior secondary track last time, and I had stood 5th. And that's when I had told all my students that next time I'll take one track again and try to stand first. And it's surreal. It's really surreal. And
Great
I thank
to hear that, Mukesh.
And Mukesh, I find it so inspiring to hear that you told your students that you're participating. I think so many teachers, feel worried. I mean, if I tell my students and I do badly, how does it feel? And I can imagine how inspiring it is for your students to know that, yeah, I mean, their teacher is also participating and doesn't mind whether he wins or loses. So that's a real inspiration.
I tell them that I was looking forward to testing myself since several years, but there wasn't any platform available. And when I saw it for the first time, I was like, no, this is something that I've been looking forward to. And I keep telling lots of my colleagues about CENTA that they must definitely take these kinds of examinations. And it's really very nice of you to have created something like this, where the teacher himself is getting tested. And learning is something that doesn't stop. It has to continue throughout the life. So this gives us an opportunity.
Glad to hear that. And Akriti, wonderful to have you also here.
Thank you so much, Ramya ma'am and Priyanka ma'am. And actually, I just wanted to say that I'm falling short of words. I'm very happy, super delighted to see that I'm first rank holder. And probably it was something that I did not expect. And I want to congratulate all other winners as well, and all of those who participated, because it's such a big step. And I kind of resonate with Mukesh sir as well, that such platforms are something that we truly want to hone our skills. And thank you so much to you guys for providing us such platforms. Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure, Akriti and Mukesh, to conduct this kind of a competition and provide this platform to all the teachers.
Thank you very much for joining, and glad you could make it. And I think Praveen Agarwal has mentioned that his
Thank
school is
you.
actually in Sikar. So thank you for that correction, Praveen, and we will note that. And congratulations once again to you and to all the winners. So we are announcing a lot of winners, and I think you might be wondering. So what do they get? And obviously, there are many awards, but one of the prominent awards that a lot of winners will be getting are the Reliance Foundation Teacher Awards, which include a cash prize and a citation. And the topper of every subject, the first rank holder of every subject, will be receiving a cash prize of rupees 25,000 along with the citation. We also have some special awards by certain partners like Oxford University Press, where there will be 18 winners of the English track who will be getting access to certain Oxford University online programs free of cost. And these are, of course, global programs, and these are special awards for the English track by Oxford University Press. There are a bunch of other prizes which I will mention as we go along. And of course, the national rank holders get their own set of cash awards, and we'll talk about that also. But before that, we have another very special guest to announce the next set of tracks. With us here is Maya. Maya Nathan. Yes, we can see you. Thank you so much for joining us, Maya. So Maya is from Pair Trust in Tenur village in Tamil Nadu. And she was the second rank holder in the middle school science track in CENTA TPO 2019. And through that, also recipient of Reliance Foundation Teacher Award, the cash prize and citation. So Maya, you're here today to announce some of the winners. How does it feel to be on the other side?
Thank you so much. This is a great opportunity. And it was really surprising to actually be on, to be announcing the prizes. So this is really an honor. So thank you so much, Ramya and the CENTA team. It's an honor to be announcing the prizes, and it's also very exciting. So thank you. Thank you, CENTA team.
No, thank you, Maya. It's our honor, and in line with CENTA's thrust towards teachers owning the profession and driving the profession, we wanted as many past winners as possible to be announcing the awards today. So we are very glad that you're here, and I believe you're going to be announcing the middle school science, the secondary physics, and the senior secondary physics winners. I will share my screen for your convenience.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So we'll start with middle school science category. This is the one which I had also written. So it's very nice to announce these. So here in the middle school science category, rank 5 goes to Radha Ketan from Sunbeam School, Laharta, Varanasi. Rank 4 goes to Neeta Rajput from Reliance Foundation School, Mauda Daha. Sorry.
Reliance Foundation School from Dahali, yes.
Yes. Rank 3 goes to Dilshin Kaur Sani from Shiv Nadar School, Noida. Rank 2 goes to Fai Gupta from Woodridge High School, Aurangabad. And rank 1 goes to Chitra Atul Mene from DPS Pune. Congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah, once again, congratulations to all of you. And a reminder to Chitra Atul Mene, in case you are watching the program, please check your WhatsApp and join us backstage. Before we go to the physics tracks, Maya, since you are working with a very interesting organization in Tenur village, can I ask you to share a couple of words about your work, and we'll then go to the physics track?
Sure. So Pioneer Trust, it works in Tenur village. It's in Perambalur district in Tamil Nadu. So they work with rural people. So they work in rural livelihoods and education. So currently they are starting a new program where they are trying to establish a science exploratorium. So I'm in the team of people who are science resource persons and consultants. So we are working with them to establish the science exploratorium for the rural children in Perambalur district. So that is currently what's my work. So
Wonderful.
that's a
No,
brief
yeah, no, so glad to hear about the contribution that you are making. I mean, to the education system and to students and teachers more broadly. So glad to hear that. Let me share my screen again for you to announce the secondary physics and the senior secondary physics track winners.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. The secondary school physics category, here we have rank 5 is Mrinalini Deshmukh from Reliance Foundation School, Lodhiwali. Rank 4 goes to Miss Rumpa Jani, Reliance Foundation School, Vadodara. Rank 3 goes to Miss Anuradha Rajesh. Rank 2 goes to Sana Seth from Center Point School, Nagpur. And rank 1 goes to Megha Bora from Shiv Nadar School, Faridabad. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations again. And Megha, please check your WhatsApp for the link to join us backstage. Let's go to senior secondary school physics.
In the senior secondary school physics category, we have Ivan Dorji Lepcha, who is at rank 4 from Paljor Namgyal Girls School, Gangtok. Rank 3 goes to Renuka Devi Ponusami from DPS Coimbatore. Rank 2 goes to Neeraj Taneja from Shiv Nadar School, Gurugram. And rank 1 to Tanya Gera from GD Gonka Public School, Gurugram. Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, so there are some rare tracks where you will notice that we may not have the 5th rank, and that happens because there is also a minimum score cutoff above which the ranks are declared. And in the case of the senior secondary school physics finals, this is all, of course, the TPO finals. These were the 4 rank holders who met the cutoff. So once again, thank you, Maya. But before you leave, let us wait for a second to see if any of the winners join us. Okay, great.
Oh, great. Yeah.
So great to have. Yeah, wonderful. So looks like all 3 of you are here, Tanya and Megha and Chitra. So glad that you could all make it. So how does it feel?
I think you can make out I'm sitting on the floor, not comb my hair, not ready at all. But it gives immense pleasure. I could not qualify middle school science before I first cleared CENTA bio. And today itself, I told my children that it's a big day. Maybe your teacher will pass or maybe not. But after listening to 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, Ramya, I'm telling you, I lost my hope. I gave a very spooky look to my husband, and when my name was called, I was jumping like a crazy girl. So thank you so much. Thank you, CENTA team.
Wonderful. No, glad you could be here, Chitra. And glad you could join us.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm very excited to see the results. So this is the 3rd time I appeared for CENTA and I got rank 1. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I would like to thank you, CENTA. You actually give another dimension. The type of questions you asked in the test, I really enjoy giving the test, and I will keep giving this test every year. Thank you so much.
Glad to hear that, Tanya, and we will share this input with all our colleagues who are part of designing this. It is, of course, an intense process, and glad to hear that.
And one more thing I would like to add, this is, I think, the only platform which helps teachers to test themselves so that they can improve themselves. So thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Raman.
Yes. No, sorry, please. I didn't want to interrupt you. Yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, I got first rank in senior secondary in maths, but I think I got late in joining.
Okay.
So
I was getting a little confused about your name on the screen, and I was just trying to check my notes. Okay, but in any
and
case,
the
I'm
name,
glad you
yeah,
still
the name
joined.
was showing Sneha Sharma, but it is actually Sneh Sharma. There is no A in the spelling.
Sure.
So
No, glad you could
this
make
is
it.
my thank you, and this is my third time of getting a rank in CENTA. 2019, I scored a subject rank of 14. 2020, I scored fourth rank, and this year, so glad to get the first rank. And absolutely, I would like to say that this is the real professional development that is happening through CENTA, and I am thankful to the CENTA team as well as the Reliance Foundation team, those who, our school promotes professional development, and because of their motivation only, we teachers are here taking up the new formats of exams and then qualifying it. So thank you.
Very wonderful to hear that. Wonderful to hear that. And of course, as we saw in the beginning, Reliance Foundation is not only the primary partner of CENTA TPO, but Reliance Foundation schools also run the prelims in a community format, which is wonderful. And Soumya, glad you could join us as well. Probably a bit late, but most welcome.
Yeah, I actually tomorrow we are starting with the session, so I was in a celebration function that was going on at my school. I just got free, so I just checked the message and immediately I joined. So I really have no idea that what I have got and what rank. So
Oh, okay. Okay. So Soumya, that's yeah. You are obviously one of the subject toppers because that's how
oh my
you would have
god,
got the invitation.
yeah.
And I think my colleague can tell us shortly which was the subject which I don't remember top of mind. But congratulations. Which subject did you appear for?
Middle school maths. I appeared for middle school mathematics.
Okay. Yes, I do
Yeah.
see your name, middle school mathematics, Soumya Tripathi from City Montessori School.
Yeah, that was
Wonderful to have
there.
you here. You are the
Thank you
subject
so
topper,
much.
Soumya.
Oh my god, thank you. I just realized that how can one be so ignorant when we don't know.
But glad to have you join. So thank you once again, and big thanks to Maya for joining us here today in the middle of your schedule to announce the ranks. Real honor to have you here, Maya, with us today.
Thank you so much, Ramya ma'am. And I look forward to giving CENTA again multiple times in future also. I couldn't give it this time,
Absolutely.
but I also look forward to giving it. And congrats to the CENTA team for pushing us teachers also to excel and, to learn to fail and to excel. So thank you so much. And thank you for the opportunity. It was wonderful. And congratulations to all the winners. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And with that, I'm going to quickly invite our next guest, which is Lakshmi Murthy. Again, a very special person for us. So Lakshmi has been a participant in CENTA TPO from the early days, and she was the subject topper of the senior secondary school biology track in 2018, and again received her award from Brian Lara in Dubai. So I think those were the pre-COVID days when award functions
Yes,
could happen
yes,
physically.
yes. Yeah, so that was so amazing. I mean, I think the most amazing thing were the questions, which I always say they are so amazing. And hats off to the team. And then the prizes were so attractive, and yes, we do know that, once the prizes come, they don't get repeated and all that, but I still love to take. This time I had a personal tragedy and I could not take the finals. And I did qualify for the finals, but that particular day I could not, but I'm really going to try, and hopefully this time it's going to be completely not at home. I want to be in a center with a lot of people taking the TPO. That's always there. And amazing to hear about those 7 lakh and odd people who are on my center. That's so amazing. And I think the best thing is today was such a special day. I think it was a big coincidence. I had a kid telling in class that she wants to be a teacher. When I asked all of them what they want to do when they grow up, I think that's something that's really, really amazing. And that answer has come after a long time, so it's so good to hear that. And thank you, CENTA, for inviting me. Thank you, Ramya ma'am, too. And congratulations to all the winners.
Thank you very much, Lakshmi, for making it. I'm sure you were missed in the finals, but glad to have you on the other side instead.
Yes.
And I think you are going to be announcing the winners of secondary school biology and senior secondary school biology, and also the winners of secondary and senior secondary school chemistry. So I'm just sharing my screen for you to do the announcement.
Sure. So congratulations to all the participants also. So let's begin with secondary school biology. In 5th position, we have Jeeta Roy of Delhi Public School, Pune. In 4th position, we have Mridula Dume of Delhi Public School, Pune. And in 3rd position, we have Nidhi Khartwal of Delhi Public School, Pune. Hat-trick there from Delhi Public School, Pune. 4th position, we have Rimjim Joshi from NH Goel
Second position, yes.
Raipur.
Yeah,
And
second position, I think you.
Congratulations, Neha Saxena from Shiv Nadar School, Gurugram.
Yes, so wonderful. Congratulations again, Neha, Rimjim, Nidhi, Mridula, Jeeta. Congratulations, and Neha Saxena, do look at your WhatsApp, and I hope you see it. And if you see it, join us backstage. So let's go to senior secondary school biology.
Okay, at 5th position, we have Meenakshi Janaki Raman from Vidya Mandir, Chennai. At 4th position, we have Manisha Mandhare from Modern College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Pune. In 3rd position, we have Garima Rathi from Delhi Public School, Ghaziabad. In 2nd position, we have Bindu Taneja from Mahindra World School, Chennai. And in 1st position, we have Shruti L from Excel Soft Technologies Private Limited, Mysuru. Congratulations, everybody.
Yes, congratulations. And Shruti, again, hope you get the message and hope you're able to join us. Let's go to secondary school chemistry.
So in 5th position, we have Sanjay Pandey from City Montessori School, Lucknow. In 4th position, we have Richa from Shiv Nadar School, Noida. In 3rd position, we have Vipraja Sushil Nada. In 2nd position, we have Pooja Arun from Reliance Foundation School, Khopar Kharai. And in 1st position, we have Shivani Kapadia from Teach Me by Shivani. Congratulations to the winners.
Congratulations, all of you. Shivani, hope you're able to join us. And we now move to senior secondary school chemistry.
Yes, in 5th position, we have Deepa V from Sindhi High School, Bengaluru. In 4th position, we have Sandeep Sharma from St. Xavier's School, Niota. In 3rd position, we have Soni Jha from DPS, Pune. In 2nd position, we have Shivani Saxena. And in 1st position, we have Shriparna Chakrabarti from Shiv Nadar School, Gurugram. Congratulations.
Congratulations, all of you. And let us again come back to the screen and see if any of you is able to join us in the next minute or so. Yeah, so not sure if any of the four winners, the toppers, has seen their WhatsApp, but yes, we definitely look forward to other occasions to continue recognizing you. And congratulations, all of you, all the winners, all the participants of these tracks. And Lakshmi, once again, thank you very much for being with us today. Really appreciate your taking the time. I also want to mention that Lakshmi is now with Base Educational Services Private Limited in Bengaluru. So all the best for your continued journey in this space, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, before you leave, we just on time had Shruti and Neha joining us. So, okay, so Lakshmi, I think if you can just stay on for another minute with the winners. So Shruti, Neha, glad you joined us.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for letting us.
Mute your YouTube. I think my voice is echoing from your YouTube because you're watching the program in another window, probably.
That I have already muted, ma'am.
Okay, Shruti, maybe if you can just mute your YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Sorry, Neha. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Should I mute now?
Yes, ma'am. So thank you so much, Ramya ma'am and Lakshmi ma'am, for letting me know about the result. I was really excited and nervous at the same time. That feeling of being a student is there, all over again after so many years. And yes, it was great, giving that exam. The kind of questions which we answered this time in CENTA, I really appreciate. That was such a fair judgment. Each and every step, each and every level, I must say it was very nicely thought and planned for all the teachers. And congratulations to each and every participant and each and every winner. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Neha.
Hi.
And congratulations.
Hi there, Ramya ma'am and Lakshmi ma'am. Thank you so much. I was really not expecting this. This was my second time. Last time I was just a subject rank holder, and this time it is coming as really big thing for me. Thank you so much. I really have no words. I'm literally shivering from inside right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Wonderful to have you both here. And as I mentioned earlier, all the top rank holders, that is the subject rank 1 of every subject, receive the Reliance Foundation Teacher Award with a cash prize of rupees 25,000 and a citation, and also get profiled by Education World in one of their upcoming issues. So, and bunch of other prizes that we've been talking about in various parts of the program. So wonderful to have you here, and thank you again, Lakshmi, for announcing this. Before I invite our next guest, who is another past winner of CENTA TPO, Vikram, I want to make another special announcement from my team, which is that all the finalists of CENTA TPO will be getting a 20% discount on all CENTA trainings till December 31st of this year. So for the next 6 months, any training of CENTA that you want to take up, you will be receiving a 20% discount as a CENTA TPO finalist. And this goes back to the point that Aditya Chaudhary, director from Sunbeam Schools, Varanasi, was making, which is that it's not just about being one of the winners. Being a finalist is already a big achievement, and I would go further to say being a participant is an equal achievement for putting yourself out there and testing yourself. But from our side, for all the finalists, as a small gesture, we are doing this discount on CENTA trainings. And with that, another audience question. When I say CENTA trainings, I think somebody mentioned in the beginning that CENTA TPO was like the only thing we used to be doing in the first 3-4 years of our journey till 2018 or 19, and then now we are supporting teachers in many other ways. So which kinds of trainings of CENTA are you aware of? And feel free to put your comments on the chat for other teachers to know. And with that, I'm going to invite our next guest, Vikram, onto the screen. So Vikram Yadav, thank you so much for joining us. Vikram is part of Directorate of Education, Government of Delhi, and he was subject rank 2 for middle school social studies in TPO 2019. So Vikram, it's wonderful to have you here with us. Really appreciate your sparing the time. And I think I would love to hear from you before you go on to announce the results. You're on mute, Vikram.
थैंक यू राम्या। सेंटा टीपीओ के बारे में मैंने अपने कॉलीग से सुना था, और इसकी सबसे अच्छी बात मुझे तब जो लगी थी वो ये थी कि मेरा सब्जेक्ट बेसिकली बायोलॉजी है, लेकिन उसके बावजूद मैं सोशल स्टडीज़ में अपीयर हुआ। तो सेंटा टीपीओ आपको ये मौका देता है कि आप अपने सब्जेक्ट को छोड़ करके दूसरे सब्जेक्ट जिसमें आप की रुचि है, जिसको आप मतलब अपने सब्जेक्ट के अलावा आपका हुनर जिसमें है, आप उसको परस्यू कर पाए, है ना। और जिस तरीके के क्वेश्चन सेंटा टीपीओ में पूछे जाते हैं वो बहुत ही मतलब यूनिक होते हैं, मतलब वो हमें बहुत सोचने को मजबूर करते हैं कि हम मतलब अपने जो सेट पैटर्न है उससे अलग हटके हम सोचें, और अपने आप को एज ए टीचर हम फिर से डिस्कवर करते हैं जब हम सेंटा टीपीओ के एग्जाम को दे रहे होते हैं। तो मुझे सबसे अच्छी बात सेंटा टीपीओ की ये लगी कि आपकी क्वेश्चंस की डिजाइनिंग जो है वो बहुत बहुत थॉटफुल है, मतलब जिसके लिए मैं आपको कंग्रेचुलेट करना चाहता हूँ। और सेंटा टीपीओ में अपीयर होने के बाद मैंने भी ये अवेयरनेस अपने कॉलीग्स में आगे स्प्रेड की कि मतलब वो सेंटा टीपीओ का पार्ट बने, और मुझे ये कहते हुए बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि उन सभी का एक्सपीरियंस बेहतरीन रहा। सेंटा टीपीओ को देने के बाद सब अपने अपने फील्ड में और ज़्यादा मोटिवेटेड फील किया उन्होंने। इसके लिए मैं सेंटा टीपीओ को बहुत बहुत कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करता हूँ।
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Vikram. And जैसे विक्रम ने बोला, we believe कि आपको अपने करंट सब्जेक्ट में अपीयर करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। आप करना चाहते हैं कर सकते हैं, बट ऐसे कई टीचर्स होते हैं जो या तो किसी और सब्जेक्ट को एक हॉबी के तौर पे परस्यू करना चाहते हैं या अपने करंट सब्जेक्ट से दूसरे सब्जेक्ट में शिफ्ट करना चाहते हैं। And we hope that an exam and a certificate like this can provide that kind of an opportunity also for you. So this is all part of career growth and professional development, जैसे कि विक्रम ने बताया, and thank you very much for joining us, Vikram. Before you announce the results, I'm very thankful to participants who are continuing to answer my questions. So as Shiksha Gyan says, yes, we have a weekly free webinar workshop for teachers every Thursday. So literally every week we pick a topic and we have a free workshop which any teacher can register for, and not only teachers but people aspiring to become teachers. So please feel free to invite anyone in your circles for these. We also have several training programs that one can buy on the MyCENTA platform, whether it is self-paced courses like what Savita Mal is talking about, or live programs like what Jyoti is talking about. And finally, the interesting thing is that we don't just have our own training programs, we also have programs which are accredited by us of various individual faculty as well as various organizations. So CENTA is also a certification trademark in education, basis which we accredit other programs and make them available on the MyCENTA platform. So with that, let me quickly share my screen again. And Vikram ji abhi announce karenge winners of the middle school social science track जो इन्होंने खुद win किया था and also the computer science and early childhood educators track. So let me share my screen for you, and you can start your announcement.
The winner placed at rank 5 is Gagan Chehal from Delhi Public School, Ludhiana. Congratulations, Gagan. The winner placed at rank 4 is Shiladitya Ghosh from NH Goyal World School, Raipur. The winner placed at rank 3 is Rashmi Kumar from Delhi Public School, Pune. The second rank holder is Nitasha Garg from City Montessori School, Lucknow. The first rank holder is Jayashree Iyer from Delhi Public School, Pune.
Thank you, and congratulations again, Jayashree, Natasha, Rashmi, Shiladitya, Gagan. Jayashree, please watch your WhatsApp. Hope you're able to join us. And with that, we move to computer science. And before you announce the winners, I want to mention that computer science we have run as a track common across grades. So we have not specifically said primary, secondary, etc., because we are finding that computer science is being taught differently in different schools and very often as a skill in addition to an academic subject. So this year we had the computer science track, and over to Vikram for announcing the winners.
The fifth rank holder is Surbhi Luthra from Shiv Nadar School, Gurugram. The fourth rank holder is Anusha Panikkar from Delhi Public School, Pune. The third rank holder is Hiteshika Sharma. The second rank holder is Swati Chaturvedi from Shiv Nadar School, Noida. And the first rank holder is Mrs. Shilpi Agrawal from City Montessori School, Lucknow.
Once again, congratulations, everyone. And Shilpi, hope you are looking at your WhatsApp and can join us backstage. Let's come to one of our very special tracks, special because we introduced it for the first time in CENTA TPO. It has been a track that people have been requesting for a long time, and we finally managed to introduce it now. So over to you, Vikram. Early childhood education.
The fifth rank holder is Anjali Govindan Kutti from Key Education Foundation, Bangalore. The fourth rank holder is Monica Rishi from Shiv Nadar School, Faridabad. The third rank holder is Sonia Rai Singh from Shiv Nadar School, Gurugram. The second rank holder is Pratiksha Uniyal from Shiv Nadar School, Gurugram. And the topper first rank holder is Anjali Dayal from Shiv Nadar School, Gurugram. I congratulate all the rank holders.
Wow, so this track is really dominated by Shivnadar School, and also congratulations to Anjali from Key Education Foundation. And Anjali Dayal, please watch your WhatsApp. Sorry, Vikram, you were saying something.
I was just saying that I am from a government school setup. I work for the government of Delhi, and I am missing my colleagues from government schools in the rank holders. I hope they would make it big the next time.
So Vikram, actually, good news is that even though we have not had people in the top 5, we do have quite a few government school teachers in the rank holders, and we are going to announce the top 4 among them right now. Because they also have a very special prize from Buckingham University, which is to be part of an action research program with professors from the university and receive a certificate of excellence. So, and in addition to, of course, the Reliance Foundation awards. So, so we are going to announce that shortly. So thank you, Vikram. And yeah, we have Jayashree with us. You seem to be in a car. And Anjali, Shilpi. Wonderful. Glad to have all 3 of you.
It's a very happy moment, and thank you so much to CENTA team, especially Karthik sir, who had been with us for all the technical glitches, and he has helped a lot. And thanks for giving this opportunity. As Vikram sir rightly said, that if you are belonging to some other subject also, you can take another subject. The same thing happened to me too. I belong to a law background. So I did the social science. So it's my first time I'm giving. I'm feeling so happy that I'm able to clear it. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
So, ma'am, being here for the second time, sharing the stage with you, it's extremely proud moment for me. Well, I wasn't expecting this at all. I'm really, really extremely elated. Okay. And I'm sure I'll continue taking the center. I'm sure I'll keep making myself and my colleagues, my family, everyone proud. Okay. It's indeed, a benchmark. We come to know that yes, we teachers are actually giving our best. Thank you, Center, for giving this opportunity. And definitely, the paper is getting tougher day by day. The video option was indeed so difficult. I never thought that I can qualify this time, being the video being so, evident part of the test this track this time. Okay. Thank you once again for everyone who believed in me, everyone who was always saying that yes, I can do it. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, it's my first time actually giving center, and I mean it has come as a big surprise to me. But I mean, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity and giving so many teachers this opportunity. It's great to see that we have something like this, which constantly strives for the development of teachers, because I think we are a very important being and we should be proud of it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Glad you said that, Anjali. I mean, teachers are central to building the future of our country, society, of the world, and glad that you're proud of it, and we look forward to continue to support the profession as much as we can. So thank you, and I want to pick on one thing that Jayashree mentioned. You spoke about my colleague Karthik, who was helping you with several technical glitches, and again, a quick note to say that Karthik now manages the entire My CENTA platform and community, and is part of the senior team at CENTA, but till today continues to make sure that if a teacher is facing a problem, he will be there personally to resolve it. So just a small note of thank you, Karthik, for helping us all through this. And Vikramji, thank you again for announcing the winners of these tracks. There is also a question from the audience on cash awards. And yes, the Reliance Foundation Teacher Awards include cash awards and citations. As I mentioned earlier, all the first rank holders of the subjects receive cash awards of rupees 25,000 each. The second to fifth rank holders receive cash awards of rupees 5,000 each. And we have a few other cash awards mentioned on the website. And we have 4 cash awards of rupees 1 lakh each, which we have not yet announced, which are the overall top 3 and the topper of the school leader track. So we haven't yet announced that. So please stay on for the remaining announcements. Thank you again for being with us. One more audience question, which I'll answer. How do I get to know my result? So soon after the event is over, on the CENTA website, all the winner names will be published. In this event, we are able to announce only a part of the names, but all the winner names will be on the website soon after the event. Also, by the end of today, before midnight, you will be receiving your confidential scorecard on email, whether you're a winner or not. So you'll be receiving your confidential scorecard on email. One more special thing is that for everyone who has met a score cutoff, we have also provided a certificate and digital badge from CENTA, even if you're not in the ranks. So while the ranks are there to sort of celebrate, get prizes, feel happy, this is not just a comparative thing. We want everyone who has scored above a cutoff to be recognized, and all of you will be getting a certificate and digital badge when you are above the cutoff. And of course, the winners have already, or sorry, the finalists have already received it for the prelims. Okay, so with this, we come to the next set of winners. And these are two very special categories of awards. So we have a lot of B.Ed students participating in CENTA Teaching Professionals Olympiad. And many of them were telling us over the years that, look, is it fair that there are teachers who have been teachers for 20 years and 30 years, and I'm competing against them? So what we have done in the last couple of years with the support of Reliance Foundation is to have a special B.Ed track where the topper of the track receives or the topper among the B.Ed students receives a cash award of rupees 25,000, and the second and third rank holders also receive certificates from CENTA. So let me announce the top 3 rank holders among B.Ed students who participated. And once again, I'm going to share my screen. So the third rank holder is, or the third among B.Ed students is Atiya Rawat, who is from MIT ADT University, Pune. The second is Shrishti Bharti from Unity Law and PG College, Lucknow. And the topmost rank holder among B.Ed students is Vasundhara, who incidentally is also a student of the Manipal CENTA PGCP program. So Vasundhara, I should say that I'm having a mixed reaction while announcing your name. Very happy that you are the topper, but at the same time, it feels like you are almost part of the family. So Vasundhara, please watch out on your WhatsApp for the link. And I'm going to now announce another very special category. As I mentioned to Vikramji earlier, Vikramji was asking, do we have government teachers among the winners? And the answer is yes, we very much do. And Reliance Foundation, as part of its commitment towards public education, has given 4 special prizes for teachers from government schools who are in the top ranks. And Buckingham University, as I said earlier, has also given the award of doing an action research project with their professors, leading to a certificate of excellence with the university. Incidentally, the Buckingham University award is also for the 3 B.Ed students who are on the screen. So moving to the 4 government teachers who have received these awards. So the fourth rank among government teachers is Smita Dev from Kendriya Vidyalaya ONGC Panvel in Maharashtra. The third is Mamta Dhami from Government Primary School Ratura, Uttarakhand. The second is Venus Solanki, again from Kendriya Vidyalaya. And the first is Ivaturi Aditya Satyabharti from Andhra Pradesh, from Zilla Parishad School, Andhra Pradesh. So congratulations, and Ivaturi, please do watch your WhatsApp. Hope you're able to join us. So with that, let me just check the screen for a moment. And we do have Atiya.
Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Yes, and yes, incidentally, yeah, we have all the government school teachers with us here. Thank you so much for joining us. I think we also have 1 or 2 people who have joined late from other tracks, but you are most welcome to be here with us right now. And yes, we also have all the B.Ed students.
Yes. I would like to just say thanks a lot, ma'am. I have just given my B.Ed exams. I got my Teach for India fellowship, and now CENTA is like, I have no words to express. I am like on the top of everything. You know, I'm so happy, and thank you a lot.
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that.
Thank you, Ramya. I would like to thank CENTA and Reliance Foundation for giving us this great opportunity to test ourselves. So, being a teacher, we need to grow continuously and keep on learning new things. So, this year, although the exam was very tough, but it has given us a great opportunity to learn new things and to express ourselves in different ways. So thank you so much for giving us this great opportunity. I've been giving this exam for past 3 years, and this year I'm very happy that I got this rank. Thanks a lot. And next year also I'll try my best to do it again. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Mamta. Yeah.
Yeah, really, it's a very good news for us, and we're feeling very good. I really want to thank Team TPO for giving us this opportunity. And actually, we were not doing anything about the TPO. This one day slightly, we were just having the Facebook on chatting like that only. And I saw the TPO. And I thought it's the Olympiad for teachers. The first time I saw any Olympiad for the teachers means we have to check ourselves where we are standing nowadays for our children. That time I was very good, and I was not believing that I will select for that. So really, it's a very great opportunity for us. Thank you, Team TPO. Thank you very much.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Bharti.
Ma'am, thank you, CENTA team, for this wonderful opportunity. I'm presently working in a remote rural school. So the students there are not much oriented towards Olympiads or any state or national level competitions. So I thought me taking one would inspire them and motivate them towards getting more interest in participating and checking themselves out in the competition world. So thanks for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Bharti. And to add to what you said, one of the reasons why we want to celebrate government teachers in a special way is because you are working in very tough circumstances with children who require your support in many ways the most. So thank you for doing that. And equally, the B.Ed students who are on the screen, we hope that this is going to inspire you to take up this profession with full enthusiasm. And I also want to announce before anyone else wants to say something, we have two more sets of results coming up after this: the school leaders track and the national top 20. So those in the audience, we do apologize for running over, but unlike all our other training programs, TPO announcement is one thing where we say, we don't care about running over. We will take whatever time it takes for people to share what they want to share. So do stay on for the school leaders and national top 20 announcement.
Yeah. Good evening, Ramya, and good evening, Team CENTA. Many congratulations to all the winners on this platform and all the participants who zealously participating and preparing for these very competitive exams. I began, or in fact, I would say, I resumed to learn from CENTA last year through their very rigorous course. In pursuit of doing that,
I'm sorry, could I request Bharti to put yourself on mute? I think there is a lot of background noise. Yeah.
Thank you, Bharti. So, in pursuit to unlearn and be more competitive towards students and teachers, I was already into academics since a very long time. I started around when I was 16. And last year, I was pondering over different courses. And that's when I came upon CENTA, PGCP. I took these 7 rigorous courses. And trust me, to compile them to execute them, to participate, to even fall as a student and go through the summatives that were given to us, be it graded, non-graded, and then still pursue further to levelize myself in an entire 12-month CENTA association was a pride in itself. So be it TQ, then TPO, and now sharing the platform, same platform along with Ramya and all of you. It's a privilege to be a part of this program and also being acknowledged. I am overwhelmed and I'm elated. Thank you so much for the associations which I'm already on a pursuit of further studies, and thanks to the rigor given by CENTA. So I wish all the teachers, the ones who are aspiring, the ones who are already thinking of a shift in career, do look into this as one of the best careers of life and one of the best option to train yourself and to be potentially apt is CENTA. So all thanks and all congratulations to each and everyone.
Wonderful to hear that, Vasundhara, and particularly as a certification body which also does a lot of training. One of the things we are very particular about is that the team that does the training is completely separate and literally with what are called Chinese walls from the team that does the testing. So I'm sure for my colleagues from the training side, Shruti Bhatt and her team, it's a pleasant surprise to see Vasundhara on screen today winning this award. So thank you very much, and glad to have all of you with us today. I'm going to move on to the school leaders track, and before that, Nidhi Jaiswal has asked, do the other winners get any benefits? And yes, Nidhi, there are a bunch of different prizes. So in fact, there are almost 200 cash awards by Reliance Foundation, for example, for the top 100 national rank holders, 5 rank holders of every subject, and so on. There are also prizes from Oxford University Press, which I had announced earlier, from Buckingham University, from Education World. And as CENTA, we are, as I said earlier, giving certificates for the rank holders, as well as a 20% discount on all CENTA programs for all finalists, irrespective of whether you got a rank or not. So with that, let me, and I also want to mention that earlier, in our early years, TPO used to be all about just reward and recognition. But now we are really glad to see that these certificates, scores, etc., are being used by schools, by various organizations for their recruiting, performance appraisal, continued career growth. In fact, for me, one of the recent sort of satisfying moments was when the Honorable Chief Minister of Haryana tweeted saying that government of Haryana is using the CENTA test for selecting teachers into several positions in the state. So this kind of ecosystem acceptance is what we are really looking for. The prizes you get are, of course, they are momentarily satisfactory and satisfying, and I'm sure you're all happy about them. But the broader ecosystem acceptance is what we are working for. So let me announce the school leader track. And for that, I'm going to call our CEO, Priyanka, back on stage with me. Priyanka, if you can join the, join the screen. Yes, I do see on screen, on the chat, people who have given name changes. So the system is simply taking your name and your school name the way it was entered in your form. So I do understand that at the time of filling a form, most of us feel, okay, fine, let me just fill it, and we may not be giving sort of the full importance that we would like to give when we've received a certificate. So in case there is a mistake when you see the list tonight, request you to drop a mail to team@centa.org, and we'll make the correction before the certificates and prizes are issued. And by the 15th of July, you will be getting all the information about how to access your prizes. So please do drop a mail to team@centa.org, team@centa.org, in case there is a mistake. So with that, let me come to the school leaders track. So, by the way, we have had a lot of school leaders participating in CENTA TPO year on year as part of the various subject tracks. But this year we felt, okay, why not put some of them on the spot, so to say, in a school leader track. So if you participate in a subject track and then you say, no, I don't really remember English anymore or biology anymore because it's a long time since I taught it, we said, okay, why don't you participate in your area, which is a school leader track. And since school leadership is a very practice oriented thing. I mean, teaching is also practice oriented, but teaching also has a significant component of knowledge, understanding, etc. But in school leadership, testing it in a multiple choice format is that much tougher. So the school leaders track directly goes to the finals with the practice oriented exercises. And today we are announcing the winners of that track, for which I'll share my screen again. So rank 5 in the school leaders track is Monica Gupta, who was earlier a teacher in Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, but we believe is not with DPS Bangalore East now. In any case, Monica Gupta, congratulations on being the 5th rank holder in the school leaders track. The 4th rank holder is Suchita Mohan from I Teach Schools, Pune. The 3rd rank holder is Preeti Gautam from Shivnadar School, Faridabad. The 2nd rank holder is Saumita Chatterjee from Sunbeam School, Varanasi. And the topper of the school leader track is Radhika Srinivasan from the Sriram Universal School, Thane. So congratulations, all of you. And please do check your WhatsApps, and I hope you are able to join us on screen in the next minute or so. So Radhika's here. Great. Great. We have 4 out of the 5 of them. Wonderful, wonderful. So glad that you're checking your WhatsApp and of course I think many of you have had a lot of teachers also from your school among the winners, and I'm sure you're there to cheer for them as well. So congratulations again, and love to hear from all of you on your experience. We have Preeti Gautam also. So yeah, so full 100% attendance in the school leader track. Great.
I think that's what school leaders stand for. Lead from the front. So all of you who were there checking the WhatsApp, checking the chats, etc., to cheer up your teachers, and here you are. Congratulations again to all of you.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, CENTA, very much. I am, really overwhelmed. So I just love this new track and the new way of assessment. So I regularly participate, and I'm die-hard fan of CENTA TPO. So 3 times I have come in top 500 also. So, but this was unexpected. I'm really, really glad, and thank you. And you are giving a wonderful opportunity to teaching community. So please, thank you so much for doing this for us. Thank you, CENTA.
Thanks, Monica. Glad to hear that.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to commend all the great work that CENTA is doing, and congratulations to all the winners. And it's really heartening to see a huge a huge number of Shimara school teachers winning the TPO. It's actually a moment of pride. And this acknowledgement here on this platform is definitely a motivation for especially young leaders like us.
And my thanks to my organization, my senior leadership for really supporting and grooming, uh, internal leaders and from the organization. I think. I think school leadership is quite underrated as to the amount of impact it has on student outcome. And I think an initiative like this is really commendable. Congratulations to everyone. Thanks.
Yeah, I think Somita, you're on mute.
Yeah, am I audible, Ramya?
Yes, yes.
So good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the fellow winners. And I'm sure all of us have gone through the same kind of experience while we were attempting this track. Because, teachers' assessment is still something quite common in India. But leadership assessment is something which, as just now it was quoted, is quite underrated. And I think it is very, very important because if we lose dynamism, then obviously what kind of dynamism do we expect from our teachers? And my association with CENTA has been since 2017, and coincidentally I was the national topper of economics, senior secondary economics in that year. And thereafter my school teachers have been continuously taking part. The Sunbeam group teachers have forever been associated with CENTA, and over the years I've seen the teachers grow tremendously. And that self motivation which comes, the self esteem suddenly gets a boost, even if they do not win. But simply by participating in these tracks, they come to know their standards, and then that inner push comes to better themselves. I think that's the most important thing. If a teacher feels the urge to better himself or herself, or as a school leader, if we have that urge, I think half the job is done. So thanks again, Team CENTA, for giving us this platform and this opportunity.
If I can go next, Ramya and Priyanka, thank you so much. This is the first time that you're having the SL track, and when I got to know about it, I was the first one to apply for my organization. And because I knew that I'm going to do something, because I know my game, and yesterday I got the message from your organization that you might be one of the rankers, and I was just excited. I want to jump and scream. My probably some of my team members are here. Most of my team members are listening tomorrow. I cannot wait to go meet my students and announce this. I am very happy. Number 4 is like I'm very proud of myself. This is the first recognition that across India, if there's some recognition that's given to school leaders. So, A is thank you so much for creating this track for school leaders, and B is I think I'm just over the moon right now. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And thank you, Suchita, for all the great work that I Teach Schools does with some very tough sections of society, and the way you are providing support to your students and teachers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Namaste, Priyanka and Ramya. Thank you so much for this recognition. As you know, my fellow colleagues have mentioned, even I have a very long association with the CENTA TPO. I have taken various tracks over the last few years, been among the top 100 in a couple of them. I think 2 or 3 times. Many of my teachers took the track, and I remember that one particular year when the test date was clashing with our annual day. I actually changed the date of the annual day because about 15 teachers from my school wanted to participate in the TPO. So I literally moved the annual day to another date. And of course today I'm elated. I was very curious to know how school leadership could be assessed, evaluated, given the whole dynamic portfolio that we school leaders hold. So I was pleasantly surprised to see the range of questions, the way the test was carried out. And of course, this the benchmarking is absolutely spot on, and this is something which I will always endorse, that CENTA has the standards and the benchmarking standards in the industry, because sadly, schools and teachers are not very much in a culture of professional development, and CENTA is helping to build that culture, and that is so relevant in today's times, when we need to keep abreast of what's happening in the world, and we need to we need to have these opportunities for the teachers, because we have a lot on our plate as it is. So making it easier for teachers to connect on with webinars and with so many learning sessions and so many certification programs. So way to go, CENTA, and I'm really happy today. Thank you.
So Radhika, interestingly, when we did the school leader track, I was also really worried how one is going to assess this in at least a reasonably objective manner. I don't want to claim at all that it is fully objective, but in a reasonably objective manner, and come up with a set of prizes that are reasonable. And so far, when we look at the results in terms of data, etc., everyone is just a number. So we have no clue who it is when we are analyzing the data. So we knew that, okay, these are the numbers who are the top rank holders. Now, it is this week that the team has mapped that to the names for sending out the messages and inviting all of you. And then I learned today that you are the topper of the school leader track. And of course, I know you from the past, and I was like, okay, there must be something about our test that is bringing out good school leadership. And equally, Monica, Suchita, Saumita, Preeti, I mean, I don't know each and every one of you, but when I hear you today, and some of you have been part of TPO, really glad to see what the school leadership track is able to surface. And even if not fully objective, we are recognizing some of the very good school leaders around the country, and glad to see that.
Yeah, as
So,
Ramya said,
I
we
have
have known.
also a very, sorry to
No, go
interrupt.
ahead.
I
Go
also
ahead,
have a
Radhika.
very, a deeper connect with CENTA. I have hosted CENTA interns at my school, and a couple of interns have been absorbed as teachers at my school also. I think I have addressed one batch of the CENTA graduates. So I'm sure that this association will continue for a very long time. Thank you.
So as I was saying, we've known many of you over the years, and as Ramya was saying, it's so good to correlate the performance in a test with how we know and relate to many of you in the way you motivate your teachers to participate in TPO or to participate in various training programs, or the way you lead your school or your organization. So very glad to have all of you here, and really wish that you will continue your support of your teachers working with us continuously.
And in general, yes. So thank you so much. So thanks for the time. And now we move to the national top 20 rank holders. And Radhika, we're going to call you back to the screen with the national top 3 at the end. So please do stay on if you can. So the national top 20 rank holders, yeah. So I'm requesting my colleague Priyanka to start announcing the names, and I'm going to share my screen for that.
So many of these would be the people who would have already been announced at subject track winners. So congratulations again, and watch out this space to see the national top rank holders. Ramya, if you can share your screen, I'll start sharing the names.
Yeah, my screen is on. Yes.
So national rank 20 is Dipali Thakur, GPS Pune. Congratulations. Rank number 9 nationally is Soumya Jaiswal. 19, sorry.
Priyanka. Yes.
19 is Soumya Jaiswal, Sunbeam School, Varanasi. Rank number 18 has been won by Gagan Chahal, Delhi Public School, Ludhiana. Rank number 17 is won by Ramya. Hiteshika Sharma, rank number 16, Rimjim Joshi, NH Koel World School. Rank number 15, Payal Gupta, who is an educator. Rank number 14 has been won by Swati Chaturvedi, Shivnada School, Noida. Rank number 13 is Meenakshi Sharma, Shivnada School, Faridabad. And rank number 12 is Shiladitya Ghosh, NH Goel World School. And rank number 11 is won by Isani Paul Chaudhary from Shivnada School, Faridabad again. Congratulations to all of you. And now we'll move to rank number 10. Ramya, over to you.
Yeah. So once again, congratulations to all of you on the screen. And once again, wonderful to see the people from a large number of locations: Faridabad, Raipur, Noida, Ludhiana, Varanasi, Pune. Glad to have you among the national toppers. So let's go to rank number 10. So rank number 10 is Neha Saxena from Shivnadar School, Gurugram. And Neha, you are again a recipient of Reliance Foundation Teacher Award. And as the 10th rank holder, you will also be receiving a cash award of rupees 20,000 along with a citation. And of course, people who have received more than one cash award will be receiving the higher of the two from Reliance Foundation. So rank number 4 to 10 will all be receiving cash awards of rupees 20,000 along with the citation. Rank number 9 is Shilpi Agarwal from City Montessori School, Lucknow. Rank number 8 is Sriparna Chakrabarti from Shivnadar School, Gurugram. Rank number 7 is Rashmi Kumar, Delhi Public School. Rank number 6 is Nikita Jain, Delhi Public School, Pune. Rank number 5 is Neeta Dugal, Shivnadar School, Gurugram. Rank number 4 is Nitasha Garg, City Montessori School. As I said, ranks 4 to 10 will be receiving Reliance Foundation Teacher Awards with cash awards of rupees 20,000 and a citation. And finally, we come to the national ranks 1, 2, and 3, each of whom will be receiving a cash award of rupees 1 lakh from Reliance Foundation along with a citation. So rank 3, and in her case, I should say overall rank rather than national rank, because she is one of our international participants, Nisha Mohsin from GEMS Legacy School, Dubai. Congratulations. National rank 2 is Jayashri Iyer from Delhi Public School, Pune, and our CENTA TPO 2021 topper is, do we have any guesses on the topper on the chat? Okay, probably too late in the day for that. Let me just announce the name. It is Arnab Chaudhary from St. Francis de Sales School, Guwahati. So once again, congratulations, all of you, Arnab, Jayashri, Nisha, Nitasha, Neeta, Nikita, Rashmi, Sriparna, Shilpi, Neha. Big congratulations. And Arnab, Jayashri, Nisha, you would have also received a link on your WhatsApp. Please do try to join us. Okay, Nisha's here. Arnab, yeah. Jayashri is also here. Great. Wonderful.
Wow, congratulations, Arnav.
Thank you, Nisha.
I can see your excitement, so very congratulations.
Yeah, the camera, the host just got me in, and my hands are up on my head. So I was like,
That's the feeling we wanted to capture, Arnav. That's what we wanted to capture.
I was actually just telling my kids, okay, do you realize that your mom just stood first, and now I have to tell them that, okay, I've got third national rank as well. Wow, that's wonderful.
Absolutely. So I called my principal and I told him the good news, and he said, okay, so how many people? He said, so it's like, I think if I'm not wrong, it's 7 lakh people, Ramya.
7 lakh are the people who are on my CENTA, and of course, CENTA TPO is taken by several tens of thousands every year.
Right. And then I
Probably
told him the
30,000
number.
or
So
so
now
every
I
year.
can call him back and tell him that this.
I know, this is
Thank you.
awesome.
I'm
Thank
touched.
you
I'm
so much.
honored. I'm blessed. I'm inspired beyond words could put. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much. This is actually, after years I've been on this platform where I actually feel okay, I'm winning something, because I know when I was a student, okay, zillions of years ago, I had this excitement, and I had this whole feeling of standing first in class, or first in school, or first in state. And after years, you've given me this opportunity again, so it feels wonderful. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Glad to hear that. Congratulations again, Nisha, Arnab, Jayashree.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to, I don't know, I'm feeling, I'm just wondering, is it my name only till now? So I'm really feeling very happy, and thank you for giving this opportunity. I thank my school too, because without their encouragement, I couldn't have done this. So thanks to everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, and congratulations again to all four of you. And I think my team had created a very special slide, which they do want me to put on screen for a minute before you leave. So let me put the slide. Yeah, so we have the four of you receiving the 1 lakh cash prize from Reliance Foundation as part of the Reliance Foundation Teacher Awards, along with the citation. And I've been announcing various other awards as we've been going along through this program. And you can see the full list, of course, on the CENTA website immediately after the event is over. So once again, congratulations, and thank you so much for being here. I have one last announcement to make, and maybe I'll make that with all of you on the screen, or you can join me in making that announcement, which is to launch CENTA TPO 2022. So I don't know how you cut a ribbon in virtual space, but love to have all four of you cutting the ribbon for CENTA TPO 2022. So let's launch the next year. And the way the format works again is the prelims and the final. The prelims is the same as CENTA teaching quotient test. So again, to clarify, CENTA teaching quotient test is taken by people for different purposes. So some people take it because they want to be part of TPO. Some people take it because they are looking for a job and the employer is looking for a CENTA TQ score. Some people take it because the school is using it in performance appraisal, or the government is using it in promotion. So people take it for a range of different reasons. And the same test serves as the prelims of CENTA TPO. There are 5 dates on which you can take the CENTA TPO prelims as an individual. So if you are not part of a school which is hosting a TPO prelim, you can still take it as an individual on any one of these 5 dates. And those are August 20th, September 23rd, October 29th, November 25th, December 28th. Of course, all this is there on our website now, and it'll be at 5 p.m. India time on all these dates. We have experimented with various times, and I think broadly 5 p.m. India time seems to work for most people, including people from UAE, people from Africa. Little late for colleagues from Philippines, but the general feedback we are getting is it's okay and reasonably convenient. So that's the time when the prelims will be held if you're taking it as an individual. And in addition to that, as we saw in the beginning, a lot of school groups are now hosting prelims as a community. in the school group, and you can watch out for whether your own school group is hosting that, and they'll be in touch with you if they are. Irrespective, whichever way you take the prelims, everyone is evaluated on the same benchmark. As I said, it's just a set of numbers for us, and the finalists are part of the finals, which this time will be on February 26th, 2023, which is a Sunday. So with that, once again, thank you to everyone who joined us, the participants, the audience, the winners. Thank you. And Priyanka, any closing words from you? Radhika, any closing words from you?
I'm shell shocked, and I can see the messages coming in from my kids, and I just want to have a word with them. I guess that's.
I would just want to close with congratulations to all of you who are there on the screen and who are there in the session. Your reactions do make it worth our while. That's what makes us proud of doing what we are doing. And really, really thank you to all of you for being part of this journey of ours. Thank you. And please continue the good work which you're doing.
And of course, we do understand that many of you could not be part of the actual event because, we want to do it as a surprise, and therefore, there only a few people managed to join. But the video will be available on the CENTA YouTube channel, so please feel free to share it with family, friends, colleagues, whoever else you want to share it with.
And our
Thank
team
you
will
again.
also be reaching out to many of the winners who could join today or could not join today to shoot your interviews. So watch out for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
Just one last note, Priyanka, when you said reactions and you're looking for the reactions, I can assure you one thing, the reaction that you have on my screen is very reserved. It's 80 to 90% reserved and
Glad to know that, Arnav.
balanced right now.
Send us the photographs later when you're in full zone.
Okay. Thank you.
Glad to know that, Arnav. And Deepali has a very interesting question, which is the top school, that is the school with the topmost number of rank holders announced. So Deepali, we do not have that yet, for the simple reason that we don't have all the data for all the winners yet. So in the next 15 days, that is part of the consolidation that takes place. So as I said, we have simply been operating with your registration number that has translated to a name. For some of you, we have additional data. For some of you, we don't. And we will be consolidating that in the next 15 days. And the top school will not only be announced by us, but also recognized by Education World in the magazine. So yes, do look out for that. Thank you again, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Thank you. Good night.